All praise to the Most High. I just got to tell you guys this. I was wanting to suggest a YouTube channel, and I just couldn't figure out how to explain or maybe we people here are seeking knowledge. We're seeking the Most High's face, and YouTube will pop up stuff on your whatever. And this popped up, and I was like, Big Levi. I said, I listen to him. I would subscribe to him, and I want to suggest his channel because he does something called a prayer report where he talks about disasters and how white folks is killing each other. And it's just funny. It's interesting. And then he also talks about voodoo and stuff. And that's what we don't need to do. That's satanic. It's evil. It's wicked. We don't encourage anybody to do it. We're not supposed to be around anybody that do it. I am a no way, no Haitian, okay? So I'm like taking it with a grain of salt, he's talking about antidotes to poison and all kind of little things. And then it's so silly, it's because he called these people that he follows masters. Lord, there's only one master. That's the Most High God of Israel, okay? And, I've been with Big Judah for years and years now. I know they got other books, but this guy really is a creep. He's really got people totally deceived. It's wicked, it's satanic, and it's evil. And this guy's like 400 pounds. This is a big old Jabba the Hutt dude. And I don't know. I've been fasting, and that's the thing about it. I'll fast, and now I can fast like it ain't nothing. I do sit-ups when I fast. I'm pretty sure this guy can't touch his feet. Pretty sure, but I don't know. This sister popped up, and then I said, wait a minute. What is this? Folks, please go on this and just check this out. Watch out for these people, okay? They're sick, they're satanic, and they're telling people to do stuff that's not right. Please don't go out and practice witchcraft. Study and focus on the Most High God of Israel alone, okay? You have no masters living in caves, calling themselves Baal and all this, living in caves, and they can do all this crazy stuff. And Haitian, remember Rap the News now. These Haitians got their own country, okay? They've never been lynched. They've never been in slavery. They're not us. They're a whole different race of people. And if they wishing people dead, well, wish me dead, but look in the mirror, it's going to come back to you and your children, okay? Because the Most High is not going to let you do anything to hurt us, okay? No weapon formed against us is going to ever prosper, okay? We are the natural branch, okay? Our ancestors suffered through slavery, not Haitians, okay? I'm not being racist. I'm just saying the truth. That's what Rap the News have taught us. There's only one God. Yes, there's other books. Take it with a grain of salt. There's a lot of knowledge in other books. But don't get into this demonology and this voodoo. Okay? If Haitians want to practice voodoo, well, they're free to do whatever they like. When the Most High breaks the sky and you stand in front of the great judgment, I don't think we're going to be able to say that we wasn't just following his words and not doing anything else. I don't think that's going to happen, okay? We get to the wilderness, ain't nobody going to be doing no voodoo in the wilderness, okay? And casting spells, wishing nobody dead, or whatever it is that they do, okay? I'm going to run this real quick. I'm running out of time.
The last video that I did about Big Judah endorsing a demonologist on YouTube. Now, there's a guy on YouTube named Big Levi, and he seems to be like, I want to say a copycat of Big Judah. He's constantly using Big Judah's name just to clout chase and get views or whatever. But I never hear Big Judah endorse Big Levi, so it's kind of weird to me. But I was subscribed to Big Levi for some time. I thought his content was interesting. He seems to be teaching from the Bible. And he also was claiming to be Hebrew Israelite. So I was subscribed to him for a little while until I started to notice that he himself was practicing and endorsing demonology. And then I unsubscribed. Now, I felt it was appropriate to address at this time because my channel has two purposes. One is to remind you guys to have a close and personal relationship with the Most High who created you and who created everything. But the second purpose of my channel, which is biblical, is to expose wickedness and to expose people who are coming into church claiming to be Israelites and leaders and teachers of the Israelite nation, but yet they are not following what God has commanded us to do. In fact, it's not a problem that we all are not perfect and we have shortcomings. It becomes a problem when you're doing the exact thing that the scripture has already told us is what causes our enslavement. And this is why I'm compelled to speak on these topics. Like I said, there's a number of people practicing witchcraft all over YouTube, and they're very honest and open about that. I only have a problem with those who are targeting the Israelite nation, okay? So let's get into Big Levi. I was subscribed to him for a long time. I actually even showed up on one of his lives and talked about a dream that I had, which I did a video on, God's Wrath dream. And I was in his comment section, and I was participating in the conversations based on what he was teaching the Bible on quite a few occasions, okay? So once I started to hear Big Levi speak on certain things out of his own mouth, I unsubscribed from him. Now, the thing is, he's Haitian, and so he kept pulling up, at least on 2 occasions that I remember myself, he pulled up a Haitian voodoo priest with the name Baal. Okay, now Baal is mentioned in the Bible more than 50 times as a demon. Okay, so the fact that this guy is claiming to be a Hebrew Israelite and he keeps pulling up and endorsing Baal to his audience, that's proof right there that, you know, he's not working for the Most High. Furthermore, Big Levi has said on a number of occasions that he is the dog, and the word dog is the opposite of the word God, but he claims that he is a servant of God. Yet, the things that he's teaching, that he's mixing in with his teaching of the Bible, are the opposite. For example, Big Levi has said about himself that his father used to use the Bible and the scripture to raise money. And his father was not about the Bible or the scripture. The father was just using that as a way to raise money. Well, check it out.
There we
Big
go.
Levi is using